your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Believe it or not, we are just a week and a half away from Thanksgiving. It's already here, and many people are finalizing their meal plans for the big day. We're here with Jennifer Maune, a finalist on MasterChef, with 3 different takes on 3 Thanksgiving staples. Jennifer, thanks for joining us, like always.
Absolutely. It's so fun to be here and talk about one of the best meals of the year, right? So I have 3 fun recipes that are really takes on classic recipes that you might find on your Thanksgiving table. Number 1, can we talk about cranberry sauce?
Yes.
Usually I think people just buy it in the can, you know,
yeah, it comes out with all the ridges on it. Yep.
Yes, but what I want to encourage people to do is to make it homemade. So I've made this gorgeous and very beautiful, just a delightful recipe that has a little bit of orange zest, a little bit of spice, some ginger, some cinnamon, but just made with fresh or frozen cranberries, and you just do it in about 15 minutes. It's probably the easiest thing that you'll make on Thanksgiving Day.
Great.
And it smells wonderful, but it just takes kind of that classic thing that you might expect on the Thanksgiving table and then elevates it, and you've got a fresh, beautiful sauce here for all the things that you love.
I love that.
And I've also used in this my all-purpose seasoning. I have my brand new seasonings here. This is kind of the first that I've shown these publicly. Heritage seasoning will be available by Black Friday on my website, but I've used a little bit of my all-purpose in here just to bring that nice spice element to it. Cut through that sweet. And then we have green bean bundles.
Yes.
So I think a typical Southern recipe would be that green bean casserole with, you know, mushroom and onions on top, but this is made with my garlic pepper seasoning, and what I've done here is just wrapped in bacon and then brushed with brown sugar. So you have the savory, you have that little bit of garlic and salt and pepper, and then you have the sweet notes of the brown sugar. So again, such a fun way to display this on your Thanksgiving table, but also a fun spin on just a recipe that, you know, we've all been making for years. That's delightful. And talk about sweet potatoes.
We have to. These are my favorite, I have to say. They're definitely my favorite dish.
Same, and a must for me, but you know, if you're hosting a large crowd, sometimes it's great to have little takeaways, little bites that you can just grab and go. So this is a fun spin on sweet potato casserole, and so what I've done is roasted my sweet potatoes, sliced them, and then cut them to size. And then these are just large marshmallows that I've cut in half and placed on top, sprinkle with a little cinnamon, give it a little spice, and then you have a fun new spin on your sweet potato casserole.
I love that, and people can, like you said, grab and go. And similar also to the green beans is, you know, it's easy for people when you're at a huge table, there's all these dishes, to just grab something very quickly, not have to worry about, like I'm sure everybody knows with the casserole, trying to get the dish over multiple people's dishes to get it back to you. And Jennifer, I love how, like you said, these are all sort of dishes that can be very simple, but they're easy to elevate.
Absolutely. Well, and most of these also are things that you can make ahead, or at least prep ahead. You can slice your sweet potatoes, you can prep your green beans. You know, I start by actually parboiling these, so that way they cook for about 3 minutes, but then they roast in the oven as well. So you can do all of that ahead, and then just whip it together on the day of Thanksgiving.
So let's talk a little bit about what you've got going on, because we've followed your journey here on the noon broadcast. We're so excited about the seasoning. So just a reminder, and let's talk a little bit about this gift box here that people can take home. It's perfect for Black Friday, it really is.
Yes, so I am really big on holidays. In fact, my website has tons of holiday inspiration, and so I knew if I'm going to come out with seasonings, I need a gifting box for these. So this box will be available as a gift. So you can purchase it. All you'll need to do is put a bow around it, put it under the tree, and it's perfect for family, friends, loved ones, work parties, bosses. You know, it can cover all the things. But for those people who either need help in the kitchen or who love to cook, this is a great fit for them.
Seasonings do so much for practically every dish, as we've just illustrated here. And then finally, if people want to follow you to get some of your recipes, how can they do so?
Absolutely. On my website, jennifermaune.com, and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of my channels are called Jennifer Maune. And I'll be, if you subscribe to my newsletter on my website, I'll be announcing when the seasonings are ready in the next week and a half or so. So you'll be the first to know and be able to order. I anticipate that these are going to sell very well, maybe even sell out. So I'll be notifying my email subscribers first, and then of course sharing on social media as well. But I have all different types of recipes, sides, desserts, pastries, breads, and then of course the main dishes as well on my website. And then I'll be coming out with a full Thanksgiving menu in the next week.
Oh, perfect. So if you're still planning, which we've just talked about this,
Yes.
I definitely am,
Yes.
you'll be able to have that all planned for you.
Yes.
Well, Jennifer, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course.